AMD just dropped a new GPU and it's got a twist. The Radeon RX 9070 GRE is here, but there's a catch. It's exclusive to China for now. This move has left a lot of us scratching our heads, but let's dive in and see what this card is all about. First things first, the RX 9070 GRE is aiming for that sweet spot in the market, a powerful card without breaking the bank. It's going head-to-head with NVIDIA's offerings in the mid-range segment, and we all know how fierce that competition can be. The specs. The RX 9070 GRE packs a punch with 12 GB of GDDR6 memory. That's plenty of VRAM for most modern games at 1440p resolution, even with those texture packs cranked up. Under the hood, you'll find AMD's Navi 48 chip, boasting 3072 stream processors. This puts it in a solid position to handle demanding games, but raw specs don't always tell the whole story. We need to see how it performs in real-world scenarios. One thing to note is the 192-bit memory bus. This is narrower than the 256-bit bus found on the regular RX 9070, which means slightly slower data transfer speeds. Could this be a bottleneck? We'll find out soon enough. Now you might be thinking, how does this compare to the RX 7900 GRE? Well, it uses the same Navi 48 chip, but with a slightly lower clock speed. It's essential performance. In our tests, the RX 9070 GRE trades blows with the RX 7900 GRE and NVIDIA's RTX 5070. It's a close fight, with each card taking the lead depending on the game and settings. However, AMD's claim of being 6% faster than the RX 7900 GRE at 1440p doesn't quite hold up in all scenarios. It's a mixed bag, with some games showing marginal gains, while others are neck and neck. Interestingly, the RX 9070 GRE consistently outperforms the RTX 5060 Ti 16 GB. We're seeing up to 24% better performance in demanding titles like Far Cry 6 and F124. That's a significant difference and could be a deciding factor for gamers looking for the best bang for their buck. One area where AMD has traditionally struggled is ray tracing. However, the RX 9070 GRE holds its own against the RTX 5070 in some games, which is impressive. It's not a complete blowout, but it's a step in the right direction. The RX 9070 GRE comes in at 4,199 RMB, roughly $580 US. That's only slightly cheaper than the regular RX 9070, which has left some reviewers scratching their heads. Is the performance difference enough to justify a separate, slightly cheaper SKU? And then there's the elephant in the room, the China-exclusive release. AMD hasn't given a clear reason for this decision, leading to speculation about chip shortages, market segmentation, or maybe even a test run before a wider launch. So, is the RX 9070 GRE a good deal? It's complicated. It offers solid performance, especially against its NVIDIA counterparts in its price range. However, the pricing strategy and the limited availability make it a tough sell, even in the Chinese market. Overall, the RX 9070 GRE is a capable GPU with a confusing launch. It highlights AMD's competitiveness in the mid-range market, but the limited availability and pricing raise more questions than answers. Will we see it released globally? Only time will tell.